don't know my story, as Mel mentioned, yes, I was a registered nurse for 15 years before I came across this coaching thing. And for me, literally almost a year to the date, my grandfather died. And I was placed on the other side of healthcare. I was actually at his bedside for 2 weeks in the ICU. And I felt what it was like to be a patient and be like on that family side. And I just, after that experience, so my grandfather ended up dying in the hospital. He actually fell out of bed. And he never recovered from his fall. He actually died 3 days later. And I just realized, like, I didn't think I could be a nurse anymore. I never wanted to be in a position where I was responsible for the death of somebody else. But like Mel said, like, I love to take care of people. It is what I love to do. And I'm gonna get all emotional, but after that experience, I just couldn't go in, and I would be so paranoid that something was going to happen to my patients. I would be in one room, and I'd be worried that something was going to happen in the other room, and it really started to interfere with my level of care that I was able to provide. Because reality is that you can't be there for everybody all the time. And so I followed Mel for a while. And I ended up actually contacting her kind of out of the blue because there was a Super Saturday event. So actually yesterday was my 3-year anniversary of becoming a coach. I went to a Super Saturday. As many of you guys saw yesterday, I was that person that was a guest in that audience. And I went to just do a combat workout. I didn't really think I was going to be a coach at that time. I just really wanted to work out. But when I came in, I started to learn kind of about these challenge groups, right? And I saw this community of positivity. And I just said, like, I want to do that. Like, I want to be a part of this. I know that this is something really big. So I went home and I kind of thought about it for about a week. I was like one of those people that like Mel sent me the link and like I didn't sign up right away, you know. So I kind of sat on it, but I decided when I signed up that I was going to go in 110% into this. And this is kind of just the way that I am. I either do it or I don't do it. And so it's just the way that I've always been. So there's a lot of things in my life that I just don't do unless I can commit 110% to it. But I decided that I was just going to go in and I was just going to give my challengers the support that I would give my patients. And so I decided that I was just going to run challenge groups. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I realized that my challengers, like, they didn't know that I didn't know what I was doing either, right? And as long as I showed up and I just supported them, and I knew that I was there for them, and I motivated them, and I mean, Melanie is like the template queen, so I had like things that I could run off of. I was just gonna do it. And so I just started to start challenge groups every single month. I started 2 challenge groups without fail every single month in my business because that is what I was here to do. I was here to help people. And if I wasn't running challenge groups and if I wasn't hitting Success Club, then I wasn't helping people. And point blank, that's why I got into business.
Yeah. So one of the things, you know, we say run challenge groups, right? And so many of you are running challenge groups, but are your customers getting results in your challenge groups? Are people turning into coaches? Are they becoming advocates? And something that Alyssa is really good at that I watched her do is make meal plans, Google search things. She was getting on phone calls with coaches. She was helping them, you know, just talking to everybody, making sure that whatever she needed to do, just like being a nurse, making sure that every patient was taken care of. You know, maybe her teacher, her student is taken care of. She did the same thing with her Beachbody business. And so people began to develop that trust with her. They got great results because it wasn't just 2 Success Club points, right? She was helping people and they were just telling other people, and her passion, her belief was coming through in that. And she was excited about it, so that was really showing up, you know, on your social media too. So what tips do you have for new coaches that are maybe in the same kind of situation where you were when you started?
I just think, okay, first of all, you guys, like, put your blinders on and just be yourself. You're not ever gonna be Melanie Mitro, you're not ever gonna be me. I fell into that trap of trying to be somebody else, trying to set an alarm at 5 o'clock in the morning and get up like Melanie does and do these workouts. That is not me. I cringe at the alarm. So like even this morning to get up, it was like, the things I do for Melanie. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I try to be other people instead of being myself. And I am very much a free-spirited individual. You guys follow me at all on social media. I don't really give a crap what other people think about me. I kind of speak it how it is, and I've attracted a lot of other free-spirited individuals into my life as well. I share my passion and just share the things that are you. So I know a lot of times if you look at social media and you're like, I don't know what to post. And you go into like this Beachbody mode, right? Where it's like 80% of the things that you post are all like Beachbody, 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 Beachbody. But like, that's not gonna attract people to you because we work out for 30 minutes a day. So if you're posting about fitness all the time, it's like people are just gonna think that that's all that you are, is this fitness guru, right? And that's not who you are as an individual. That's just one of the things that you do. And so I think that it's important to think about, like, who are you? Like, are you a mom? Do you like fashion? Are you into your faith? What kind of hobbies that it is that you have? And to just make sure that you post about all of those things, because that's really a part of your attraction marketing. That's gonna attract people just like yourself into your business. The second thing is those vital behaviors, right? So I don't want to go into all of them because you guys know, but personal development, to me, now everybody will argue with me, but I believe it's number one because people follow those people who are changing. I am not the same person that I was 3 years ago when I signed up as a coach. I had struggled with anorexia, I struggled with bulimia, I had a lot of negative thought patterns that ran through my head daily of, I didn't think that I could be good enough, I compared myself, I was jealous of other people, and I can tell you that personal development is what has completely changed my life. So I am somebody that came into the business, I was actually probably in better shape before than I am right now. I didn't have a transformation, I was never in a challenge group. So my biggest transformation has been internally, and that is from doing personal development day in and day out. You guys, this business is not easy because people will stomp on your dreams. You are doing something extraordinary. And whenever you go against the grain and you go against the norm, you're gonna have people that are gonna try to shoot down your dreams. And it has to be you that builds yourself up every single day. So, I do my personal development in the morning before I do anything else, because the vibe you send is going to attract your tribe, right? So if you're in a negative mood, don't get on there and start posting to your team page. Don't get on there and start, doing your posts on social media, because that is going to transcend. And so I get up and I do my personal development first before I reach out to my team or before I respond to emails, because I think that that's really important, that I'm in a positive mindset before I talk to anybody else. So anyways, that's my second tip. Personal development. You guys have to do personal development. And I can share like a list of some books and stuff like that, because people are always asking, what do I read? I can share some of that information. And then the third tip, and you guys hear this, but like, treat your business like a business. How many coaches come into this business and they're like, oh, I'm gonna give it 3 months. Oh, I'm gonna give it 6 months. You guys, it is a legit business. If you treat this business like a $100,000 investment, it is going to pay you like a $100,000 investment, or even more than that. There's so many people that I hear like, I'm going to try, or I am going to give it this amount of time. And you have to show up to your business every single day. Like, you have a brick and mortar business, and you're gonna put the key in the door, and you're gonna open it up, and you are going to advertise for your business, you are going to run the commercials for your business, and you're gonna treat your business like a business. So if you don't do that, and you're not strategic with your plan, and I can say that, I do my activities, but I do not follow like how Melanie does. And we were having a call earlier this week, and I said, if I just did everything that you did, every single day, I think that I could be the top coach. I think that I could do that because I have the drive, I have the determination, and I have the work ethic. But I'm a hot mess as far as it comes to scheduling goes. I do what I have to do, I get it all done, but I definitely need some organization in my life. And I fight it because I'm such a free spirit that I don't want to be tied down to any type of time management issue. So, you know, you guys, treat your business like a business. You guys are going to hear this over and over and over again today, but I want you to understand that you can do incredible things, okay? That's, to me, is what's really, really important, that you understand this, that if you look at Mel and you look at I, you know, we're both moms, we're both from Pennsylvania, but from day one, we just decided that we were going to create a successful business that had a vision for what it was that we wanted to accomplish. We didn't know how we were going to get there. I didn't know how that I was going to be a lead or a top 10 coach. I just knew that I was going to do something really great and that I was going to attract other people into my business, and I was going to train and I was going to love on them, and I was going to do what I told them that I was going to do from the day that they signed up with me.
So, I mean, bottom line, as we wrap it up, is belief. I mean, it comes down to that belief, and you can hear passion in somebody's voice when they're excited about what they're doing, right? So, are you excited about being a Beachbody coach? Do you love helping other people? And if you can say that, then, and sometimes you don't need to have that well thought out plan, but it will come together for you. So remember that belief and that action, those 3 vital behaviors are what's going to make it happen. So, can we give Alyssa a